What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening with your baby? It's Vibes the Barber.
So you have 100
right back.
Placing you here in the house.
What's happening with your baby? Welcome and good morning to the 10X Barbering Podcast. Where every single day, man, we come to you for you, man, to step your game up, man, to take your game to the next level, to build you up, to boost you up, so you can kill it. Don't you want to kill it? Don't you want to just be like, yo, man, I ain't got to worry about this shit no more, man. I know I'm going to get money. You want to be like that. You want to be on a level where, like, dude, I got this. It's easy. It's simple. It's fast, right? At that level, at that point in the barber game, once you hit it, a lot of stuff just starts flowing to you, man. It becomes easy. So what's up, man? We over here in PA. Just got hit with a little storm. Knocked everything down for a day. It's all right, though, man. We back in the building. Right, we back in the building. Just want to say I want to get ready, man, for St. Patty's Day. Congratulations on waking up, man, hustling and banging. You ain't letting nothing stop you, man. Keep pushing. Babies is being born. Businesses is being made. Listen, man, what I was thinking about this morning, man, before we get started. It's easy to start a business. All right, it's very easy to start a business. You don't need no money. You don't need no capital. It's very easy to start a business. You can start a business for free, matter of fact. And I just started a new business for free, absolutely free. Didn't cost me $0 out of pocket. Right. The thing about a business is not starting it. You have to maintain it. You got to keep it moving. You got to keep it coming. Right. So, and that's part of what we're going to talk about today. All right, it's easy to start being a barber. All right, all it is a decision, and just going to barber school and figuring it out if you want to go to barber school or becoming an apprentice. Right, whatever route you want to take, or you don't even got to get a license if you don't want to. Right, you don't have to. Right, but if you don't get a license, I see it's a lot of talk about licensed barbers and all this and that, unlicensed barbers. You can do whatever you want, man. All right, look, I'm not knocking you if you don't want to get one. I have mine, and it helped me out a lot. Okay, it gives you options. Yeah, you don't have to get one. I mean, if you're cool cutting in your house or being under the command of other people, then that's all right. Don't get a license. All right. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about that. We came here so you can know the 8 mistakes that destroys barbers' dreams. That just snatches. I call them dream snatchers. Right? And not people. Now, there's some people that are dream snatchers too, and that's one of the mistakes that we have to avoid. So listen. Anyway, man, I'm going to do some quick house cleaning, man, before we get in there. Look, if you're not in magnetic barbering, join magneticbarbering.com. Go over there right now. Join it. You get a free website. It's already set up for you. Listen, the amount of time and money that I put into this system for you is phenomenal. All right, you get appointment schedulers. You don't gotta download no app on your phone to kill your memory and drain your battery. Right, everything is done on the cloud. Okay, people can go online, set their appointment. You can charge them from the app. Right, and it's just powerful. I mean, you can charge them from the website. It's just completely powerful. MagneticBarbering.com, and we got all kind of exclusive training and all kind of stuff that'll help you step your barber game up. So go over there right now and set it up. Other than that, man, I got a whole bunch of other things, but we're gonna get straight to the content. So look, we'll be right back. Listen, go grab your paper, get a couple pens. Right, and press the share button, because just like how you found this, just like how you need this information, other barbers need this information. All right, because it's going to be something on here. There's going to be something on this call that's going to help you step your game up, man. It's going to help you eliminate some of these things that's standing in your way of greatness. All right, so listen, we'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Dynamico beats, yo.
All right. What's happening with your baby? It's Virus the Barber, man. Welcome. If you just hopped on, welcome, man. And congratulations for stepping your game up. Congratulations for investing your time. Right? It's freezing out there. It's freezing. Anyway, what's happening, man? All right, we're going to get right into it, man. You came on here because you want to know the 8 mistakes. What 8 mistakes that you need to avoid? Now, there's a lot of mistakes, but these are like the top mistakes. And you avoid these mistakes, I can promise you, if you avoid these mistakes, I can 100% guarantee that you will become great in the barber game. All right, so let's get down to it, man. Number 1, the first mistake to avoid, all right, is the mistake of not thinking big. You have to think big. All right, not just thinking about just cutting hair, all right, or your immediate location where you at. The first mistake that barbers need to avoid, I'm not saying these are the mistakes that barbers make. These are the mistakes that you need to avoid. All right, because I don't want you to get into a trap, because these mistakes are trap, right? And if you get into a trap of not thinking big, if you get into a trap of thinking small, of thinking by the day by day, or if you're thinking of only $100,000 a year, you understand? I need you to think bigger than that. I know it's going to be weird at first for you to not think big. It's like a muscle, right? You got to exercise that think big muscle. You understand? You got to think bigger. Okay? Don't think 1 barbershop. Don't even think 10 barbershops. Why not think 100? All right? Oh, 100 barbershops. I can never do that. All right, that's too big, right? That's 10 was pushing it, but 100, come on, man. Who has 100 barbershops? Why not? Why not? Why even stop at 100? How come not 1,000? 2, 3, 4, 5,000? Right? How come your name can be inside of every barbershop in America or in your country? I think it's far-fetched. Andy's name is. Andy's name is in every barbershop on the planet. Walls, their name is in every barbershop on the planet. Why not? How come yours can't? Right? You can start something right now, and you could be a beast like Paul Mitchell, Andy, all them big names that everybody knows. So listen, you know why that their name is everywhere inside of every barbershop? It's because they was thinking bigger than their immediate neighborhood. Now, I'm not saying don't forget about where you come from, man. Take care of where you at, but you have to think bigger for than where you are. All right, if you want to achieve greatness, you got to think bigger. All right. Number 2, the second mistake that you need to avoid is you have to avoid not asking for the referral. You got to avoid not extracting referrals from your current clientele. They know people who need haircuts. They know people who need to get their haircut too, right? It's just not them coming into the shop, right? It's just not them living life on their own. They're not like a nomad. If they can afford to get a haircut, they have friends. Okay, it's not like they're a bum on the street, right? They come in and get a haircut because they're going to work. They're going to get a girlfriend, whatever they're getting a haircut for, right? They're just not getting a haircut just to get a haircut either. So you got to understand that. So they have other people who they know who need a haircut. Ask them, hey, man, who you don't need a haircut? Nah, man, I don't know anybody that need a haircut, man. I don't even live out here. Okay. If you did know somebody out here, who would it be that needs a haircut? Right? Bring them in. Right? Make sure you got a welcome to the family package. Hook them up. All right? Always extract referrals, because listen, I had people who referred to me a lot of other clients, right? And then that person who was referring the clients to me, he left. He just stopped coming to me for some reason. But guess what? The people he referred to me, they stayed, right? And the people who they referred to me too, right? They all stayed with me. But this guy disappeared. I forget what happened to him. I might have moved or something, right? But if I never would have got referrals out of that guy, right, he just would have left, right, and left me with nothing except for a memory of him, right? But he left little babies with me. You understand? He left little seeds with me that's going to grow, and now I'm working on them to bring me back more referrals. You understand? So always get referrals, and always avoid this mistake of not getting referrals from your current clientele. All right, the number 3. This is a big mistake. This is a huge barrier, man. It can destroy you. All right, it can destroy you and leave you in a gutter. All right, and leave you amongst the average barbers. All right. So listen, the third mistake to avoid is saying that you already know how to do something. Nah, man, I already know how to do it. I already know. Okay. Now look, I know how to do Facebook advertising, right? This has nothing to do with the barber game, right? But I'm gonna just tell you this. When yesterday, my brother-in-law was showing me how to do Facebook advertising, right? I already know how to do it. He's just starting out. He's excited. He wanted to show me how to do it, right? So if I'd have been like, but I learned something from him, right? Just because he just started, and I've been doing Facebook advertising for years, he just started. He's teaching me something. He don't even know what he's doing, but he taught me something, right? I learned something from him, right? Because I didn't place that barrier that's saying I already know it. Now, if I'd have said I already know it, man, I don't need to know more from you, especially because you're a rookie. I don't need to know this. I already know it. You can't teach me nothing, young boy. I forgot more than what you know, right? If I was on some stuff like that, I wouldn't have gained more knowledge. You understand? So to say that you already know how to cut hair, you already know how to run a barber shop, you already know the barber game, I've been doing this shit for 10 years. Yeah, man, I've been cutting the hair for 5 years, man. Yeah, I've been cutting the hair for 3 years. Whatever it is, man, right? Whatever it is that these people be trying to say just to make themselves look better, hey, it's okay, man. Dude, you got to make yourself look good, right? But to say that you already know, you are placing a huge barrier on your education and your knowledge. You will miss out on a lot of things. Dude, your mind can fill up. You can learn something from everybody. Okay? That's why I learn from novices. See, that's why I like doing these podcasts and these calls and these videos, because it helps me learn. Right? It helps me learn better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all only learning from me, but I'm learning from thousands. You understand? It helps me step my game up. It helps me get better. Anyway, don't ever say that you don't know. Avoid that trap. Avoid that mistake. If you say you already know, that's a vicious barrier to success and a vicious barrier to knowledge. Okay? Somebody's showing you a fade. You don't want to watch that fade video. You don't watch that. You don't want to watch that. You don't want to go to the barber class, right? You don't want to go to the convention because you already know what's going to happen. You've been there last year. Hey, man, dude, it's a mistake, right? It's called cockiness, egotistical, pride.